Hi, it's Karen from EVP Queens. This track is the most amazing Echovox track we have ever heard. This is from the projection room in the Tivoli Theatre at Buckley. In this first track, you will hear intelligent responses to our questions, and we also had a relative of somebody who was in attendance come through, and there are messages in there for her. And the rest of the stuff, well, just amazing. So let's get started. Yeah, not the warmest of welcomes there at the Tivoli, but it didn't stay that way, that's for sure. So bearing in mind now that this is the projection room, and we also had Jonathan with us from Tivoli Hauntings. The next couple of clips, you'll hear Jonathan's name, so they're acknowledging that Jonathan was there, and then what the projection room was used for. We do film.
What's the name in here, JJ? Harry?
Were they giving your age away there, JJ? So keeping in mind now that the Echovox is not programmed with any complete words. The next few clips are sentences, not just words. We've got a Cockney accent saying, "All right, Dad." MG, do something. Help him. We now ask what Harry did in this room, and the response we get is burnt.
Harry, what did you used to do here in this room?
Now it's documented that a man called Harry lost his life in the projection room. He did burn in a fire, and it is thought to be murder. In this next clip, I ask him what took him over to spirit. The response we got was, "I forced him belly up." What I can tell you is we did get some very, very serious responses to this question later on, and I'll be sharing them in a separate clip. I don't want this clip to undermine the tragedy that happened in the projection room.
Harry, can you tell us what took you over to spirit, please?
We now ask Harry if he was married, and it's a bit of an odd response. He says he doesn't want fear. Now, I don't know whether he's being sarcastic there or not.
Harry, were you married?
We then ask for the name of his wife, and again it's not a relevant response, but we are told there was champagne during the breaks. And then we get Harry, listen. Another name linked to the Tivoli Theatre is the name Julie, and I have had this again during this visit in EVP. So I ask if they know Julie in this next bit, and I'm told 3 of us.
Harry, do you know Julie? Do you know Julie P?
Now things start to get interesting, but this is another reason why this track has took me so long. Not only did we have responses through the Echovox, but we also had responses directly into the voice recorder. So we now ask for a surname, and the EVP that we got direct into the recorder was actually a name of Philip, and this name becomes more important in the later tracks that I'm going to share.
If possible, can you give us your surname, please?
Now they start getting a bit impatient with me. I ask again for the surname, and he tells me, "I heard you."
Your surname?
So I actually ask again, not having caught that at the time, and we get the name Bishop. And again, this becomes very important later on, and I think we will find out in time that this name will be forever attached to the Tivoli Theatre.
Harry, what was it? Harry, what was it?
And here comes the name Philip again. Now we hear a new name, and it's Pete. And as this track goes on, we find out that this is actually a spirit that came with somebody who was there at the Tiv that night. At this point, I know that the spirits were interacting with us because they start to use the equipment in the room, and here you hear them mentioning Teddy Bear and the fact that the blue light keeps coming on.
Teddy's going.
Teddy. Blue. Teddy. Blue. Teddy. Blue. Teddy. 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 Teddy.
Then this is another EVP captured directly onto the voice recorder, and it's saying interesting. Now Teddy's meant to register the changes in temperature, but we very often find that they'll use it in different ways. So they'll make the light come on, but without the noise, or the noise will come on and they don't put the lights on. We don't know how they manage to do this. I ask if they can make the lights come on, and they tell me somebody can, but I've really struggled over this name or what's being said, so please feedback if you can catch this one.
Can you make Teddy go blue?
And right on cue, they make the noise go off, but not the light.
Teddy. Can you make the blue light come on as well?
And as you heard, we get another intelligent response through the Echovox. We then ask if it can go red, because we heard the word red, and Teddy's fitted with a red light for an increase in temperature, but we're told that this is harder to do.
Harry, do you want to make the teddy bear go red?
This is where Pete comes in again now, and we get into a private message. Now what I hope with these next bits is that it will make sense to Kirsty, who the spirit of Pete was linked to. So Kirsty, please feedback if this makes sense to you. Please listen again to that, because when I first heard it, I thought it was Archbishop, but I'm actually wondering whether he's saying a large dish of steak or something like that. Now you hear Charlene calling out to Pete, and the first part of the clip is actually EVP directing to the voice recorder again. It sounds as if it's got a slight Liverpudlian accent to it, and the only words I can pick out is not, something, over. Then it's back to the Echovox.
Pete?
Are they telling Pete to move over so that he can come through the Echovox clearly? And does he respond with cool? We explain that Kirsty's with us. It seems that somebody's advising Pete to say thank you, because the EVP is thank her and me too.
We have Kirsty here.
Not catching this message at the time, I asked Pete if he's got anything that he needs to say to Kirsty, and it says, say thank you, and then thank Father. So I think that was for Kirsty to pass on to her own dad, perhaps.
Pete, have you got something that you need to say to Kirsty?
And this is backed up with, to him, he was there too, almost as if saying that Kirsty's dad was there for him. There for his friend. And these last couple now, I'm hoping Kirsty will make sense of. Maybe he liked his whiskey because it says, knew the blends. And hurts Father. Tell her. And I don't know whether this is related or not. He blew it older women or something like that. get her melon. I don't control what comes out of the Echovox, but that might just make perfect sense to somebody.
Get.
The process of reviewing this track has just been astonishing to me, and actually the best is yet to come. I'm hoping to get the other ones completed and shared with you very soon, so please keep checking in on the Facebook page, EVP Queens. Thanks very much everybody, take care, bye.